We regret to announce the death of Joseph Romulus, also known as Steele, of Roblo, Choiseul, who passed away at his residence on Saturday, December 29, 2012, at 8 p.m. He was 88 years old. Left to mourn his wife, Agneta Romulus, of Roblo, Choiseul. His sons, Cauldron Romulus, of Pave Castries, taxi driver of Courtesy Taxi at Point Seraphin. Gabriel Romulus, also known as Ilo, of Montgouy, Choiseul, subcontractor of Choiseul. John Romulus, of Rockhole, maintenance staff of Sir Arthur Lewis Community College. Johnson Romulus, of Wapatat, a builder. Joseph Nixon, also known as Nichols, shop proprietor of Bexo. Herman Hippolyte, also known as Ashanti, of La Panse Castries, Calypsonian. His daughters, Joyce Plant of Agard Lands, employed of Armand Morgan Bay. Kerriganna Romulus of Wapatat, employed of Discovery Hotel at Marigot. Flavia Romulus of Maynard Hill, employed of Court St. Lucia Limited, Chaussee Road Branch. Lyra Pierre of Agard Lands Castries. Gislina Burns of Cap Estate, employed of Civitec. Agnes Romulus of Sulphur Springs Road, Soufriere, employed of Edmonds Taxi Service of Soufriere. Julia Romulus of the Mont Castries, employed of NSDC Vidbouteille. Juliana Romulus Felix of Bonterre, employed of Unicoma Group at Waterwash. Bertil Labadie of Waterworks Road, employed of Civil Servant Credit Union Castries. His brothers, Jones Romulus and family of Cicero Castries. Joseph Wells Jabatis and family of England. His sister, Elaine Leo of the CDC Apartment Castries and family. 37 grandchildren. Majura Romulus of the Mon. Mariana Matre of Wapatat. Zacchaeus Romulus of Montgouge, Choiseul. Hyacintha Romulus of Montgouge, Choiseul. Gavi Romulus of Chateau Bel Air, Soufriere. Aloysius Joseph of Caille-Mager. Tony Joseph in France. Zaire, and Lenson Plant of Agard Lands. Alvin, Karen, and Kathy Romulus of Wapatat. Luann Romulus of Maynard Hill. Zane Romulus, medical student in Cuba. Arthur Augustine of Maynard Hill. Crescentia, Malasha, Zaki, Kiefer, Ifa, and Jadia Pierre of Agard Lands. Kyle and Victoria Burns of Cap Estate. Edison Ernest of Sulphur Spring Road. Junai Felix of Bonterre. Jean-Claude Romulus of Castries. Charmaine Nixon of Emerald Development Corinth. Alvin Nixon of Bexo. Berthia Nicole and Mariah Nixon of Bexo. Jason, Genevieve, and Jonathan Romulus of Castries. 35 great-grandchildren. His nieces and nephews. Children of his deceased sister, Maria Joseph of Soufriere. Children of his deceased sister, Francilia St. Mary of Douga, Choiseul. His sons-in-law, Malcolm Burns of Cap Estate, Junior Felix of Bonterre, Cuthbert Pierre of Agard Lands, Tony Plant of Agard Lands, Edmund Ernest of Sulphur Springs Road, Jean-Baptiste Bissat of Wapatat. His daughters-in-law, Agnes Romulus of Montgouge, Choiseul, Jane Romulus of Pave Road, Castries, Berthelina Nixon of Bexo. His sister-in-law, Marie Mesmin of Mondoudou. His brothers-in-law, Andrew Joseph of Desgazons, George Joseph of Cabiche, Austin Edwin in Cayenne, Moses Joseph of Roblo-Choiseul. His caretaker, Madrina Joseph of Roblo. Also left to mourn, the Romulus family of Duga, Castries, and Denry, the Augustin, Alexander, and MacVein families of Duga, Biefo, and Castries, friends and neighbors of the Roblo and Lamaze community, many other families here and abroad, too numerous to mention. The funeral service of the late Joseph Romulus, better known as Steele, will be held at Our Lady of Lourdes Roman Catholic Church, Choiseul, on Monday, January 7, 2013 at 3:30 p.m. Then the body will be interred at the Choiseul Cemetery. The body now lies at Rambally's Funeral Parlor, La Tournée, Biefort.